Let's take a look at the mapping application ArcGIS Pro. Here I have ArcGIS Pro open on my computer. It's a Windows 10 machine, and my ArcGIS Pro version is my ArcGIS Pro version is 2.7. I've brought in a layer into this map that represents the census block groups for St. Louis City. Also in this map, I have a CSV or a table that has data about the median income at the census block groups in St. Louis City. I have joined the map layer with the standalone table. And if you're interested in how to do that, check the resources list at the end of this presentation for links to workshops on getting to know ArcGIS Pro, as well as joining data to a spatial layer. The data that I pulled on median income, I pulled from Social Explorer. And also in the resources list, there's a link to a workshop on Social Explorer, which includes how to pull data from Social Explorer and join it to a spatial layer so it can be viewed in a map. This is the name on my layer, STL City Block Groups. I'm going to right click and go to Open Attribute Table. This shows me the table where every record in my table corresponds with a feature that I'm seeing here in my map. If I scroll all the way to the right side of my table, I've got a column here with kind of a cryptic name, but I know from my data that I pulled that this is the median income. So I want to do a quick map that shows the median income in these block groups here. With my layer highlighted, I go up to Appearance and then Symbology, and I want to symbolize my layer by quantities using graduated colors. The Symbology pane will open up and it will automatically apply a color ramp to one of the fields in my data set. Now, this is not the field that I want to display on, so I'm going to click on this dropdown and scroll to the bottom. That field that I just mentioned includes the median income data. I'm going to click on that, and now I've got this map that shows the median income. Right now, I've broken into 5 classes, which is just fine with me. I can change the color ramp if I want to. There's lots of different options here. I think I'll change it to a green color ramp. I can also change this base map that I'm seeing in the background by going to Map, Base Map, and then choosing any of the base map options here. Now, some of the block groups are not being shown, and that could be for any reason stemming from the data isn't there, maybe not enough people live there to be able to accurately or ethically report the data. We know that this, if you're familiar with the St. Louis area, this section here is Forest Park. And so, of course, there wouldn't be any median income data reported for this particular area. If we wanted to export this, all we have to do is go to Insert and create a new layout. Select our map that we want to add and draw a box where we want to add that map. Now, of course, since we're talking about maps, there's other map elements that we would want to add to this visualization, such as a north arrow, scale bar, and legend. But that is something that I'll save for a future workshop. I hope that if you're interested in creating some maps with any of the softwares that I have discussed in this video, I hope that you'll reach out to me and we can talk about your data visualization goals in more detail.